In this video, we're going to continue talking about classes in F#. Last time we showed how to define a very simple class, and this time we're going to extend that concept just a little bit to include a parameter in the definition of our class. So for that, we're going to begin like we did last time with type and then the name of our class. We're going to make a circle class this time and these parentheses. Now, if we want to provide input parameters for our classes, we would do that in these parentheses. So I would say, for example, radius, if we're talking about circles, and I would expect that to be a float like that. So the way we accept these parameters is very similar to what we would do for a function that we define. We have the name of the parameter itself and then its type separated by a colon like this. And they need to come within the parameter or parentheses that are associated with classes. And then we would define it in the same way. So here we would provide our members. So if I write member and then this dot radius, like so, and set that to be equal to radius, there we go. And we can provide another member, and this one we would call area, like so, and we would set that to be math.pi times radius squared, like that. And for this, I'm going to have to open system like that, and that's going to give us access to pi, because pi is contained within system, so we need to import that. Okay, I told you last time as well that if we define parameters with the let keyword, those are not going to be accessible from outside the class. So let's actually have a look at that as well. So let me define an additional parameter here, and then we would name this radius 2, like that, and we would simply say that this is equal to the radius parameter that we get, like that. Okay, so let us actually use this class now. We're going to let my circle be equal to the circle class, and we provide the input parameter in the parentheses here again. So here we say that the radius of this circle is going to be 10. Okay, so that defines it for us, and we can simply do a print fn statement to see what is contained within this class. So my circle has radius, and then we would print a float. And here we would put my circle dot, and here you can see that we have area and radius available, like that. Let's do the same thing for area. Okay, before executing this, let me actually copy this one more time, and I want to show you now just what we have accessible here. So you can see that we have area and radius as the properties that are available. We do not see this radius 2 element here, and that's because these are set to private by default, like we talked about last time. And you can never even make this public. So if I tried, I put the public keyword here, F# is going to give us an error. So we're never going to be able to access these let defined variables, but rather we use members like this inside of the classes. Okay, so let me just remove the last line that we had here. Like so, we can save this and execute. And we're going to see now the members of this particular class that we print once, my F# just finishes loading here. Okay, so radius 10, and then the area is going to be 10 squared, which is 100, times 3.14, which is pi, and then we get 314. So everything works, and that's how you define a class with a simple input parameter.